I'm sorry. Oh. We're doing fine. DTM Esposito, fellow Toastmasters, and most honored guests over there. My name is Malcom and I guess this is the time where I get to bear it all. No, I'm not going to do that because you don't want to see a beached whale in front of you. It's not a very pleasant sight, especially someone as white as I am. It will frighten young and old alike. So I don't plan on doing that. But I will tell you a little bit about myself. And I guess, I should say, not I guess, but how I got here. I've been on the planet for going on 58 years, which means I was born a few years ago, 1958. I grew up in the New England area, just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. I had 30 years of snow, and I don't like snow anymore. I don't want to play in it if I don't have to. Hence, it's one of the reasons why I'm here. Because I don't have to shovel driveways anymore. I don't have to rake leaves anymore. Because I'm perpetually lazy. The less I have to do, the better I feel. I'm being a little bit silly here. I do like to work, but doing things like shoveling snow is not one of the things I really enjoy. So I don't. Let me backtrack. When I was 30 years old, I got tired of the greater Boston area and its gray winters. And that summer of 1988, I moved out to Southern California. I had a checkered career behind me. I'd been in retail, I taught, I'd coached, I'd done a lot of interesting things, but nothing that made me feel completely whole. And I went out to Southern California where I figured I could change a little bit. I could spice things up. I could hang on the beach with, well, I don't know, hot babes and all that crap. That turned into a waste of time, but Southern California was not a waste of time. I met some really great people when I was out there, and I worked with kids that had emotional difficulties, and I did that for almost 10 years. And I can't say I really enjoyed it, but I can't say I didn't enjoy it. It was very tumultuous work, because you're always on guard that something's going to happen, and something inevitably always did. But I always had a lot of backup around me, because some of these kids were very violent. Yes, I've been punched out by students. I have been tackled by students, been kicked by students. And 10 years of that, and I said, you know what? I don't feel like being anyone's punching dummy anymore. Which you can understand, because no one, at least I don't think so. I mean, how many sadomasochists do we have in the room? Good, none. Okay. No, I'm not one either. So I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. And I went into marketing. I did that for a little while. I marketed casinos in Las Vegas and in Laughlin, Nevada, which was a lot of fun. I set up a telemarketing room and I would call different customers and sell them certain packages and upgrades. I did that for about 5 or 6 years. And the boss that I had thought that I would be great managing a motel that he built down in Baja California, Mexico. Why he thought that, I have no idea. Yes, I have pretty decent people skills, but I'm not the most academic person in the world, and I don't speak Spanish. But I found out I could read it well enough to get by. Speak it? No. Very hard for me to comprehend a language in which it sounds like a machine gun is coming out of someone's mouth. What? Boom! I couldn't keep up. So I'd smile like those bobbing head dolls. And I obviously looked like a complete and utter idiot. Well, I did that for 4 years. No, not being an idiot. Well, some people probably thought so, but who cares? But I enjoyed myself down there because I lived in a different country. I ate different food, and it was really a whole culture shock in many ways, because Mexicans and Americans are very different people. Not one is really better than another, they're just different. Americans are go, go, go. Mexicans are no, no, no. Mexicans are mañana, 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 which means tomorrow, 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 which turns into 13 weeks from now if you're lucky. Americans are, why didn't you get it done yesterday if not sooner? There's really a culture clash there, and it got very hard because I'm torn between two lovers, not knowing what to choose. Because I was raised with get it done yesterday, which I'm semi-comfortable with, even though I never get it done yesterday, and I'd like to do it tomorrow, if not at all. So I kind of had some problems there. But after 4 years of that, I decided to come back up to the States. And I came because, yes, I was in contact with my lovely wife. Some of you have met her. In fact, some of you know her quite well because she used to be president of this club. I met her through an online dating service, which actually worked. We got married, I moved here. Now life is really bliss, and I'm here speaking in front of you and thoroughly enjoying it. And let's hope I haven't wasted your time. Fellow Toastmasters.